yeah, this just won't do at all. Right, let's stick this in place, turn the screws. Actually, first let's just check with the CPL, get the shine off the top of my head. Turn the screws to tighten it, check the VND's where I want it, and we should be away. Now, filter systems can be very, very boring, and we've looked at a few over the years, so it's that time of year again where I fight with the grey skies to be able to do this properly. We've got the latest from Freewell, the V2 kit, promises to sort out some of the colour cast problems, cross polarization issues, while still being a very solid and easy to use kit. For me, it's important that it's easy to use. So is it? Well, how was that? We're going to look at it up close, see what you get, and then have a little chat about it. So yeah, let's crack on. Before we get into the nitty gritty, let's just see how these adapter rings are. Should be pretty standard stuff. Decent little packaging. Looks quite nice actually for a simple device. Yep, sound 67 will be the same, so we don't need to worry about that. Let's see what the glow mist looks like. Aha, we'll come to you in a moment. So we should have a blurb, video tutorials via a QR code, good old lens cloth in there, and the manual. Now, why is all that in there and not in there? And is the diffusion glow filter in this? This, however, is actually quite nice. It is in there. That is quite, I like that. That's cool. Very cool. It's actually got a bit of more protection than you'd expect. Oh, and you can pull that to pull out the filter itself, which seems to be rather decent. Yeah, that's not bad, that. We don't need to look at it too much. I do like this case though. That is a pretty cool case. Simple. Let's get all that out of the way then, because there's only so much we need to look at there. Let's see what's going on in here. That'll be basically the same as the other thing. We've got a nice little clip here for this case. This one didn't have anywhere for a clip. That's fine. Aha. Now that is a rather funky case. Very handy loop for the clip. Decent texture to that. And yeah, do like that bit of silica gel in there. So the other filter could just fit in there. In fact, there are a few dividers. This is actually a bit more interesting than I thought. So we've got A and B. What is going on there then? Ah yeah, A and B. So you can pop it down depending which way around you've got things. And then, wow, that is very interesting. So you can pop it off like that. It's easier. That's pretty cool. Barely takes up any space and makes it a lot easier to remove. And there is the actual thing itself. Nice and smooth. So there's a screw point there, but I haven't, maybe there's a screw inside here. Check that out in a bit to make it easier to turn. So we'll look for that. 7 down to 3 on the CPL side. There's the lock on that side. It's pretty cool actually. It's pretty good. I don't have the V1 anymore. This is definitely a marked improvement, which this is just a first impression. So we'll get into that in a bit more. Let's just check out this piece here. So you can protect the back with the A side, the B repels. So let's just check the B side. B kind of sits on that side if you really need to. But the A will definitely protect the back. Very interesting. Basically, I just wanted to check out the, right there. Yeah, that's literally how it was. But I'm going to put the B on the back, or the A I should say, the B there, just to give it a bit more. That is actually cool. That is very cool. Very well built. Feels nice, but we need to give it a bit more of a test to really conclude. Interesting. Build and handling is excellent. I'm not sure if there's a better method for securing the filter, as I almost lost one of the two pins that you get. The hard stops and the ND number markings being on both sides make life a lot easier out in the field, and these caps too are very, very handy. They're well made and well designed. The image quality isn't affected too much. Most noticeably, I'm seeing a bit of a color shift at the 7-stop end. All the test shots in this video are at the same white balance, same ISO, same f-stop per set. And I've tried to keep the editing down to the bare minimum, just to balance the exposure out a little bit where necessary. Naturally, at the extreme end, you can see a bit of the cross polarization. And as we said, color shift. So while they have improved things, it's always going to be very challenging to produce a VND CPL filter that doesn't suffer to some degree. So, you know, it is what it is, but well done, Freewell. The big question then, is this kit worth it? Well, considering you get a high quality set of filters and rings, a really nice carry case, then £149 represents a decent value. This is probably the most suitable kit for my needs that I've tested on the channel today, and at this price point I do recommend it. Now we're hoping to try the new Freewell filters on the DJI Pocket 3 if that arrives in time, and if the filters arrive in time for my 2-month trip to Colombia, so stay tuned for that. And until the next video, I'll see you in the comments, and I'll see you next week. Take it easy. Yeah.